Energy Southern Arizona, welcome back to the Friday Football Fever, the most in-depth high school football show this side of the Santa Cruz River. I'm Paul Culla.
And I'm David Kelly. And Paul, let's take this opportunity to remind everyone we have all the scores from all of tonight's big matchups right below us on our ticker. Road playoff wins tonight for Cienega and CDO. Unfortunately, Ironwood Ridge did not win, but we also have everything including hoops.
Speaking of basketballing beyond the scores, let's go ahead and get back into the highlights with Coach Adia Barnes and the Wildcats. And gotta love how scores of fans donated tissue boxes at the game, thanks to Coach Adia Barnes trying to raise awareness for a diehard fan suffering from leukemia. And here he is, Lino Cordova, brought it to her attention during a recent hospital visit that more tissues are needed. It was also Native American Appreciation Night with the Tohono O'odham tribe represented at halftime. And into the second half we go. Arizona's Elena Puello will end up getting the ball, and she is doing it and doing it and doing it well. After that, how about senior Sam Thomas will be spinning and grinning? And how about Madison Connor for the Wildcats, for the trifecta? You betcha. The Wildcats led by double digits throughout, and don't forget about Shayna Pellington cruising her way to the hoop. The Wildcats remain unbeaten after the 78-36 victory. Sam Thomas led the Wildcats with 14 points. And hey, from McHale Center, let's head on out to Wichita, Kansas, where both the women and soccer men's teams from Pima were in the Final Four.
Yeah, victory for either of these proud Aztec squads, and they punched their ticket to the national championship game on Saturday. And this is the Pima women's team in Wichita with the game-winning penalty kick. That was Seti Valencia, the former standout from Sunnyside High School, with the game winner, and the celebration is on. Pima beat Phoenix College 5-4 in the PKs to advance to Saturday's national championship game.
Hey, and on the men's side, Pima was hoping to also make it to the national championship game, but the Aztecs would have to get by Georgia Military College, and they do. Here's the celebration after the 2-0 victory. Both the women and the men playing the national title game on Sunday.
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. You're right. Tomorrow.
Changing gears to men's basketball as Tommy Lloyd and the Wildcats travel to Las Vegas to take on Wichita State. It was the first game for the Wildcats outside of McHale Center, and a victory could set up a Sunday showdown against fourth-ranked Michigan, who's taking on UNLV in the other tournament game. Let's pick things up in the first half. Here by Dalen Terry with the swat. He would foul out though later. On the other end, Justin Kyer going to dish it off to Umar Balo. He'll dunk it down to give Arizona a 5-point lead. And Arizona wasn't finished there. Justin Kyer will go right around this defender right here for the layup, just like that. Wildcats off to a 15-8 lead. Then Wichita State sleeping again. How about the alley-oop here to Benedict Matherin? He led the Wildcats in the ball game. 17 points in the first half, not to be outdone. Kerr Krisa to Azulis Tabelas. Wildcats up 9 at that point. Then Krisa creating more opportunities for Balo on the other. Another alley-oop. Wildcats would lead by double digits in the first half. This game, though, would go to overtime, and the Wildcats, let's check the score here. The Wildcats, I believe, have just now won this game tonight, Paul, in Las Vegas, 81-78. They're actually up with 1 second to go in the ball game.
So Arizona is going to hold on. They were dominating most of the game. They were up by 15 points, and we were working on our football stories, and we were like, in the bag. And next thing you know, it's being sent into overtime. But it looks like Arizona is going to come out victorious in Las Vegas.
Absolutely, Paul. And that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We'll have more high school football for you next week.
All right, for David Kelly, I'm Paul Culla. Have an awesome weekend.